Hey, Studley. We're rolling. Yeah. I'm testing this out.
Chesting it out?
Chesting it out. Yeah, so oh man, we gotta navigate this, huh? What do you think, right or left? Right? Okay. Yeah, so it's like a 30-mile relay race, like 3 days in a row.
Okay.
Super exhausting. You don't sleep really. And the rule is you can't fall asleep in the van because of the driver. It's because it's lame when everyone else is sleeping and the driver's the only one awake. So
Yeah.
the rule is you have to stay awake, and you get like delirious middle school humor. Like where we're like singing, let's get down to business. You know, where you're just singing crazy Disney songs and changing the words and just cracking up at stuff that doesn't really make sense if you were, you know, had all your faculties about you.
Right.
So much fun. And so it's the very end, and I'm exhausted. And I've never done the relay race kind of thing before, so I don't know what the end party's like. But basically, everyone meets at the very end, like all the teams. There's like 20 different teams. And my cousin's like, hey, Jason, do you want to put on the Captain America blow-up suit? I was like, oh, not really. And she's like, well, yeah, we got to, dress up for the final picture. I was like, okay, we'll just bring it just in case. So we get there, and we're all just like spent.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize like all the teams run through the finish line together in their costumes, like it's a thing. And I was like, oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna be that guy who's gonna like keep the awesome final moment,
Right.
Yeah, so I put on the Captain America blow-up suit. You know those ones that just inflate, and you're really big. And I just became Captain America. Like it's like all my tiredness just subsided.
Yeah.
Having a blast. And then all of a sudden you hear this, oh no! And I look behind me, and it's about 30 yards. Just a second, buddy. It's about 30 yards, and the finish line's deflating. The circuit blew, and so the fan went off, and it starts deflating. And I look at my cousin. She's kind of the captain of the group. I look at my cousin, and I look back, and we're thinking the same thing. She's like, go. And I'm just in this inflated Captain American suit, running towards this deflating, please let go, buddy. Running towards this deflating finish line, and everybody just starts cheering, like it's seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah, Captain America! And I go underneath it, and I hold it up. Because you have to run underneath the thing, because there's the trigger, the sensor for every, so the teams are running under me as I'm holding this thing up while they're trying to figure out, like, I felt like, and it was like a 10-minute long thing, and I felt like, and it wasn't like light, it was kind of heavy, but I had so much adrenaline. I felt like I was in a movie that I was watching through my eyes. I felt like this out-of-body experience, like total scene in a movie.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, like kids would come up to me like, oh my gosh, it's Captain America, you saved the day. They're like, can I get a picture with you? And like all this stuff. And I was like going around like pretending, check the perimeter. Iron Man's gonna be here soon. Hey kid, live your best life. Just like totally into it. And I was like, man, I'm so glad I put on that outfit.
Yeah.
Because it was literally like 5 minutes after I put it on, that whole thing just unfolded. And then started, I'm like, you can't plan that. Like it was brilliant. Let's go back to our original spot, bud.
It's just right there.
Yeah, because it'll be less we have to carry. You drink your water? You'll feel better if you drink water.
True.
Anyway, so I love races like that, where it's just goofy and silly, and I'm not really into like making the time, like competition.
Yeah.
It kind of is like, it's not fun. Like I have enough adrenaline and where I have to make a deadline in my life. Like if I'm having rec time, I want to be silly and goofy and like.
Yeah.
So You ever want to do a relay race? You'd be fun to do a relay race with.
Yeah.
Are we still going to do 400 miles? Silver October?
Oof.
I know, right?
Thinking about that the other day.
I was too. I was like, 300 was tough.
That's a lot.
That's 10 miles a day.
Right now, 100 feels rough.
So for June, I'm doing the 5K a day challenge, which is 100 miles in a month.
Yeah.
And I made a t-shirt for it
Oh, okay.
because I was thinking about the cougars since there's less cars on the road. So the cougars are getting a little more curious probably. And you know, runners get attacked.
Oh.
So, and I learned that in India, there's all these tiger attacks. And so they started wearing masks on the back of their head and there'd be less tiger attacks
Oh, okay.
because they want to attack from behind, right?
Right.
So I designed this shirt that has big tiger eyes on the back
Uh-huh.
and it says unpounceable. And it's for the 5K a day challenge.
Okay.
I'm just getting a prototype now, but I'll let you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was thinking this could probably mitigate some attacks
Yeah.
because it happens, you know.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, no, that relay race there was horse people riding around to keep the cougars away
Okay.
in Bend.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a thing that happens.
Wow.
Yeah, runners are like prime target,
Yeah.
especially if you're by yourself, you know.
Right. Already behaving like prey,
Yeah,
running away.
yeah, and like probably limping and not running.
Right. Yeah. Not looking super strong.
Yeah, not looking super strong. Yeah, but I'm pretty proud of the design. And unpounceable, I think, is
Yeah, that's great.
pretty cool. Unpounceable. I feel like I'm at summer camp, dude.
The free period in the afternoon.
Totally. It's all about the 3 activity periods. That was the best. All right, kids, what do you want to do today? We got,
Candles,
candles,
archery,
field games. Oh, all camp game was the best. No, skits were the best. Skits were my favorite. This game called SWAT.
This is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This game called SWAT that me and this other counselor made up is actually Corey's favorite game too.
Yeah. I think she still remembers it.
Oh yeah, she took it over after I left
Okay.
because she was younger than me, so she stayed on. But yeah, we had one vehicle with sirens, and that was a SWAT team, and it was at night, and you had to like hide from the SWAT. That was the best part. Did you have fun, buddy? But you had to it's like capture the flag, but with the SWAT team, basically. So
Okay.
if SWAT captures you, they take you to prison, their prison.
Uh-huh.
And then if the other team captures you, you go to their prison. So there was like multiple. Well, actually, if
So
the other
it's-
team tagged you, you just go back to your zone.
2 teams and then the SWAT.
And the SWAT was fun. Everybody wanted to be on SWAT because
Uh-huh.
they all had flashlights and super just loud like megaphones and like, like just hunting people down. It was a blast. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun. Like that's the thing about summer camp is you get to be really creative and create these really cool experiences.
Yeah.
Why is
Man, I miss
SWAT
it.
called that? What does
'Cause-
SWAT abbreviate? What's its
That's a good question.
Acronym?
like? Yeah.
So, would ants tap dance? No. So,
Maybe it's
The first word's definitely so.
yeah.
Or maybe
so-
it's
Super
super.
wasp, angry,
Waspy?
wispy, super wispy.
Do you know the acronym WASP?
No.
white Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Learn something new every day.